Hi my lovely friends, welcome back to the Lovely Stranger Tarot. My name is Jasmin, I'm a Pisces Sun, Scorpio Moon and Aquarius Rising. And I have a pick a card for you with the topic, how does Mercury retrograde affect your love life? Like I just said, I am a Scorpio Moon and this Mercury retrograde does affect me like hell. I don't know, it's like I'm very sensitive, I feel a little bit fragile, and I think this is tough on a lot of people, this retrograde, because it's in Scorpio, and Scorpio is like the sign of loss and pain, essentially. And yeah, if you have a lot of trouble, just like I do, and I know a lot of people do too, then this reading might be for you. I have a little disclaimer for you. If this reading doesn't resonate with you, then please let it fly. There is no need to tell me. If it doesn't resonate, if it resonates, then please feel free to share. I really love to hear that, and I mean, this gives feedback to me too. If I do content that you like, essentially, okay. I have 4 piles for you, and this is pile number 1. This is a clear quartz. Pile number 2 is a green agate. I choose this for healing. This is a very light rose quartz. This is number 3. And number 4 is the very dark Carnelian. Okay, if you need more time, then please pause the video here, take a deep breath, and really concentrate on the cards and which card calls out to you, okay? I will see you at your pile. Hi, pile number 1. I did my reading this time a little bit different, so bear with me. First, I will show you your tarot cards, and then I have oracle cards for different questions, okay? So the tarot cards are what essentially right now going on with you in this Mercury retrograde, okay? First card, you have the Star, the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, the Knight of Cups in the upright, and the 4 of Cups. So pile number 1, I think right now, essentially you don't have too much trouble with this Mercury retrograde. I have a feeling. I mean, you have the Star, and the Star, even if this Star is in upside down, then it's overshining essentially all the cards, and it brings luck to every card. So even if you have negative cards, if there are some, then it will always soften it, okay? So I think right now, maybe you're also Aquarius, like this is a more detached sign, so maybe this is like you are not very affected in your love life right now. It can also be that maybe you are interested in a person, maybe an earth sign, or a person that is showing the qualities of an earth sign. This is Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. And but maybe this person is not interested in you. This is maybe what could bother you. You have, I mean, you have probably suitors, or at least one suitor. You have the Knight of Cups, so I think there is a person that is interested in you, but I think you are not. Because you have the 4 of Cups, and when you see that, you know, the Knight of Cups gives you a cup, and this is this cup, but you are this one here, just looking at the 3 other cups that are empty. There is one 4 cup that is presented to you, but whether you refuse to see it, or you just you're not able to see it, or yeah, it's that you're just not interested. I mean, when we get some love offer, we don't have to be interested in that person, right? This is just the way of life. So this card here is, I know you cannot see everything, but this card, I asked what is to heal within this Mercury retrograde, because retrogrades are always chances to heal and to make your life better. When Mercury goes direct already, then I mean, after this shadow period, then this will come to fruition, okay? And your card is healing. So healing in general, maybe healing your heart, or maybe just focusing. I mean, healing could involve a lot of things. This could mean like seeking maybe counsel if you are feeling very down, or eating healthy, like eating right, you know, eating a lots of fruits and vegetables, and drink plenty of water. This could also mean healing. Also, you can go maybe surround yourself with animals. These are all also very healing. But yeah, you should focus on your healing in general. You should go within yourself and ask yourself, like, where do I need to heal? Is there a place in my life? Maybe you just smoke, you know. You should just concentrate on that thing that you know is not very healthy for you, and just try to heal that, okay? This card is the chances that this Mercury retrograde brings, and you have stepping into stillness and accept what is. I think this might be a period of maybe, I mean, you are not very troubled. I can see that. Maybe this is just a period of not doing a lot of things. Just like maybe, yeah, this could also mean that you should, when you heal, then you should maybe meditate a little bit, because this can bring healing to your mind too. We have stepping into stillness. It says, my power is born in the majesty of silence. So maybe you should meditate a little bit more. And when you meditate a little bit more, then it's very much easy to accept what is, because your mind is still, and yeah, you very much can accept things, even negative things, much more easily, because yeah, your mind is still, and you will see the solution much faster, okay? So yeah, this period is probably a period of rest, maybe a period kind of feeling a little bit of slow moving, very not much is happening, okay? This is not necessarily a bad thing, and I see that you have the star. It's not that you're feeling very down, it's just that you feel like, you know, there could be a little bit more going on in your life. These two cards are for what will be happening afterwards, after the Mercury retrograde. And you have separation and very soon. Don't freak out. The separation card can mean various things. If you are in a happy relationship, then it doesn't mean that you have to split up, okay? It can mean that maybe, yeah, it says a time apart from your partner is on the horizon. So this doesn't mean that you have to split up. It could just mean that maybe you take a little bit time, like to each other, your partner and you will take a little bit of time for yourself, and don't yeah, be together as much as you were used to. If you don't have a partner, then maybe this is an ex-partner that just will make you clear what you really want from a person, because this says clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. So the separation, whether it's an ex-boyfriend or maybe taking a little bit more time for yourself, this makes you clear what you really want in a relationship, and this is the key to get what you want. Okay, so maybe this card also means a little bit of contemplating, like what do you really want in that cup? Okay, like what do you want in that cup so that you can take it and be very happy with it. You look at older cups and yeah, you decide if this cup is the right for you now or not. Okay, so don't freak out. If you are happy in this relationship, nothing will happen, just maybe a little alone time. And otherwise, I mean, if maybe also you're in a relationship, like maybe with that Knight of Cups, I'm sorry, I mean Mercury retrograde, right? Maybe with this Knight of Cups, so maybe you are not very satisfied in that relationship anymore. So this could mean like a separation, like splitting up, but only in that case. Okay, and this last card here is now some advice for you so that you can make it more easily through this Mercury retrograde. Okay, and it says, Elder, move beyond ancestral patterns. So this could also mean like meditate and really contemplate maybe what happened with your parents. Like maybe you are redoing cycle from your parents or maybe even your grandparents. This is like this is very common that people, like the children, redo the cycles of the parents, like ancestral patterns and cycles. They redo them to resolve them because the parents didn't resolve them, so the children try to resolve them. Okay, so first of all, look at these patterns, and then maybe when you need to talk, when you think like I need help with something, you can also go maybe to an elder friend, or maybe you talk to your mom or talk to your dad about what is happening, and maybe this person will have a very good advice for you. Okay, so part number 1, this is all I have for you, and I hope it helped you a little bit, and the days of the Mercury retrograde are much better for you, much faster, much easier to deal with. Okay, I hope you like this, and if so, then give it a thumbs up, and yeah, I hope I will see you next week. Bye. Hi, pile number 2. I did this reading a little bit different than I usually do my reading, so bear with me. I asked some questions, and first I drew some tarot cards to see what is going on right now while it's Mercury retrograde, and I will go through the oracle cards, and each card will answer one question I had. Okay, it will be clearer when I go through this. So the tarot cards you have, and the tarot cards is the current situation while it's Mercury retrograde. You have the Fool in reverse, the Hierophant in reverse, and you have the 8 of Swords. So right now I have the feeling it's more kind of a still stand right now. You feel a little bit trapped, like with the 8 of Swords, you know, the usual card with the woman that is trapped with all the swords, you know that deal. And yeah, right now you feel like that woman. You feel a little bit trapped. Nothing is going in your favor. You have the feeling right now in love. Maybe, sorry, maybe you are desperately looking for a new beginning, like with the Fool, and but you have the feeling it won't come right now. Whatever you do, I think you try to manifest a new beginning, and but right now it's not coming to you, and you really I feel that, okay, you really want to have a committed relationship with the Hero of Band. You want to be like in a stable relationship, but right now this is not possible because the Mercury retrograde will hold that back. And yeah, I know you try to take action for the new beginning, but right now it's just blocked, okay? So yeah, this is your situation right now. This card here, I asked for what needs to heal within that Mercury retrograde, and you have hole in the soul. So right now, maybe you're probably not feeling very whole in yourself. So you should really work on that. When like, how do we feel whole again? There are like really good videos on YouTube on how to feel good again, and essentially it's like to feel whole again, you have to feel good in your skin. So what does that mean? This means like, do what makes you happy, okay? If you like to draw paintings, then do that. If you like to walk in the park, to run, to do sports, to play baseball, to play football, to read a really good book, or just do Netflix, okay, and watch your favorite comedy series. Everything that makes you happy and that raises your vibration will make you more whole within yourself, because the goal here is to like your life, to love your life again, and this will make a part of your soul that maybe was gone will come back to you. But it only will come back to you if there is already love. So if you don't have love right now, if you're not in a relationship, then this is only for self-love. So you have to love yourself fully. And what do you do with people you love? You make them happy, okay? And this is what you have to do. When you are in a relationship, then this is like, work on the relationship. Try to talk more, try to do fun things together that you used to do, maybe even, and like, just that love will come back, whether to the relationship or to yourself. And when you're whole again, then then Mercury retrograde ends, and you will have a very good outcome, okay? These cards are your chances for this Mercury retrograde. And you have hearing messages from Spirit and manifesting dreams. So, like I said, if you are able to close the hole in your soul, or make it smaller, it doesn't have to, I mean, healing takes time. So, of course, this healing will not take place in 2 days or something, but you in this Mercury retrograde, this is the perfect time to make the first steps, okay, towards this. And when you do this, then maybe when you I think the key really is to have fun, to be with yourself and make yourself happy. And then afterwards you will be able to hear messages from spirit again, because I think right now you're a little bit closed off, like with the Eight of Swords. You feel trapped, you're closed off. Maybe you're not able to hear messages from spirit anymore right now. I think you were at one point. And you see, this is a love letter. It has a little heart. You see that? And yeah, spirit loves you, and he wants you to love yourself. Okay? And yeah, of course, you can manifest your dreams. It says, my dreams are coming true. So I think while you are healing yourself, you will realize that you're worth it, that your dreams will come true, okay? And that you see, maybe you had a rough time with manifesting, but I think this Mercury retrograde is your chance to try to manifest again, because you will free yourself if you yeah, if you make yourself happy. This is the key. I believe that firmly, okay? This card will be the what happens when Mercury will go back. Sorry, Mercury retrograde. I cannot talk. But it's like a month and I have to go through that, so bear with me, please. When it will go forward again, like Mercury will go forward again, then this will happen. And you have the flirt card. This is the same feeling I have with the other cards. I think right now, or maybe even a longer period of time before, you were a little bit stagnant, you know, like maybe you were trying to, yeah, like I said, you wanted to have a really stable relationship, but nothing would work. You would meet maybe people, but like it was not like not your type of people. But I think afterwards it will be much easier for you to go in contact with people, okay? And what is really good, like when you meet people with a very light heart and a light-hearted energy, this will draw people to you. I think your energy was a little bit too serious, a little bit too like maybe desperate even, and I don't want to put you down or something, but when you really want something, then usually it will run away from you, because yeah, or him or her, because people can sense that desperation, okay? And but I think after that, after you were able to heal yourself, to heal the hole in your soul, then you are able to flirt again, to be lighthearted again, to be like to enjoy life, like just flirt for the flirt's sake, okay? Don't think like, oh, will he be my husband, will she be my wife? Just flirt for flirt's sake. Just be lighthearted, talk to people, laugh, and have fun, go dancing, something like that, okay? And the message is here: extend your lighthearted energy to others. And I think this will be able again. I think this wasn't able for you for a longer period of time even, but this will be back. Your mojo will be back after Mercury retrograde, okay? And these cards are what will help you through that period of Mercury retrograde. And you have Father Sky, trust in the unknown, and you have Knight, be brave and honest, okay? And I think this ties in very much with these messages, okay? I think yeah, I think you will start to trust again in a spirit, and I think you start to believe again that you are worthy of all the good things that can possibly come to you, like your dreams can come true. And I think this Mercury retrograde, while you are healing your life and your hole in the soul, you will realize that that everything that is for you will come to you, that you don't have to be so desperate, that you don't have to fight so hard. You can let go because you know, Spirit has your back, okay? And yeah, the Knight, be brave and honest. I think you are. I think you are really brave and honest, and especially be honest to yourself. Like what is it that you need, okay? And if you say like, okay, I need to go to the gym, I wasn't in the gym for 5 years or something, then be brave and just maybe ask a friend for help, and you know, just go and do what feel that will make you happy, you know. Maybe like, let's say you really love to sing, and you're like, oh no, I am not like, I cannot go on the stage and sing, like, but maybe you're going to a choir, then you're on the stage, but you're not like in the front row, and like slowly but surely you can creep your way to what makes you happy, okay? But be really honest to you what you really miss in your life, and do it. Be brave enough to do it, and this will help you immensely, okay? Pile number 2, I hope that helped you a lot, and you liked that, and if so, then please give it a thumbs up, and I will see you next week. Bye! Hi, pile number 3. I did this reading a little bit different than my usual readings. I will explain how it works today. I drew you some tarot cards, and I asked what is going on right now with you through this Mercury retrograde. Then I drew some oracle cards, and with each oracle card, each oracle card will be the answer to a question I asked. I hope this is clear. If not, I think this will be clear throughout the reading, so bear with me. Your tarot cards, so what is going on right now with you, are the Queen of Swords, the Page of Wands in reverse, and Justice. So pile number 3, I think right now you are fighting like a lion. I think you are the Queen of Swords. You embody the Queen of Swords right now, and I think you try to cut off, like maybe you have a lot of negativity in your life, or a lot of negative people or toxic people. And I think right now you are cutting off every bit of negativity in your life, and this is, of course, this is very exhausting, but I think your goal is justice. This is this spread seems a little bit like it seems to me like you're wearing almost not a uniform, like you know, the knights, you know, like with a helmet, and like I don't come to the English word, I'm sorry, but you know what I mean. It feels so stiff. You're a little bit like in a shell, kind of. It's very stiff right now. You maybe you are working a lot, like maybe you don't even have a one thought for love right now. All that you want is justice for yourself. This could be, it feels more like work, no play, because I mean we have the Queen of Swords and the Justice, and these are like the badass females, okay? They are fighting, and they are not afraid to cut someone's head off, okay? And I think these both women embody you, even if you are male, never mind. But I think these people embody you right now. And the totally contrasted figure would be the Page of Wands, but this is in reverse. So I think yeah, this would be like the adventurer card, like a new beginning in with a very I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. Like with a spark of excitement, kind of, okay, with the passion. But right now, I think really this would be like the play and the fun. But right now, you're not doing that. I think you're working, and don't play. And this is, I'm sorry, and this is what's going on right now. And I think this is your situation. This card here, I asked what needs to heal in that Mercury retrograde, and you have patience. I think maybe you work too hard. Maybe this is even love related, like the tarot cards. I mean, it feels more like work, but you're very, very goal oriented in love, it seems, if this really is about love. And maybe you want too much in a very short amount of time, and this is why maybe you say like, I'm not dealing with any bullshit anymore, you know. I meet you, and when you don't put a ring on my finger, then you know you're done. Something like that. Okay, it could be, but what you need to heal is your patience throughout, or at least start with that Mercury retrograde. And to be patient with maybe yourself. Maybe this is like also you maybe too harsh with yourself, that you feel like, you know, I have to work, like I have to better myself until love can come back, or love can come in. Like I have to be better, I have to be, you know, I have to go to the gym, I have to eat right, I have to have everything, I have my life in order to meet that person. But I think what you really need to do is maybe, this card feels like let go. Okay, it's not that you drop everything and like, oh, you know, I don't care, but it's like, just be more soft, be patient with yourself, be patient with other people, because everybody has a really rough time right now too, and I think this is what you really need to practice, is patience. Be patient with yourself, be patient with the situation. You know, everything that is meant for you will come to you. You don't have to work like crazy for it. Of course, you need to put some action in it, and you know, like co-creating. The co is like you need to put a little bit of action in it, but what is made for you will come to you, okay? And this is what you need to practice. This card here is the answer to the question, wait, this is wrong. This is like this. This card here is the answer to the question, what is your chance within that Mercury retrograde? And you have two cards, and you have mending bridges, I heal rifts, I am Amanda, and you have awakening ancient wisdom, deep inner knowing is emerging within me. And this is, like I said, this ties in very beautifully. The mending bridges is tied in with the patience card, okay? Don't be too harsh on people. Don't be too harsh on yourself. Just see that, you know, usually people do their best. And, you know, if they maybe are not like quick enough, like, I mean, you seem very, very intelligent, and I think maybe you lose patience a lot with people that are not following you as quickly as you wish. So yeah, be a little bit, you know, just don't think the worst of people if they cannot follow you like right away, okay? Just give them the benefit of the doubt, and just try to be a little bit more soft, and also with yourself, okay? If this is about you, then, you know, give yourself some slack. You worked your butt off, okay? And everything what comes for you is like, you're worth it, and you don't need to work so hard, you know. This is like, you work like really, I say your butt off, and you're very harsh on yourself. Don't be that, okay? Because you deserve everything that will come to you, and it will. I mean, after the Mercury retrograde, it will be better, and I think it will start to show like fruition, okay? And you know, this is the card of not thinking too much. I mean, you have the Justice and the Queen of Swords, and these are both very like witty persons. You know, they think a lot. They're very mental, not mental. Sorry, you know what I mean. You're strong, mentally strong people, very intelligent, very quick in their thought patterns, and I think this just means that don't only think, okay? Don't overthink things. Just go into your body. Maybe what could help you is meditating, because especially with breathing exercises, you don't have to meditate like with the full-on meditation, but do breathing exercises. They are just like you know, relaxing practices, and you know, do something like that. Go within your body. I think this is what you need, because the ancient wisdom lies in your body, not in your mind. You know, the body is very wise, and your gut feeling is, you know, the wisdom of a lot of generations that came before you. So you need to go into your body, go and make contact with your gut, okay? This card will tell me what will happen after the Mercury retrograde. And this is honeymoon. Enjoy the bliss and holiday time together. So, I mean, perfect. You were working your butt off. You were working so hard, and this will be your prize, okay? You will have a beautiful time, whether with a new person or maybe with your partner again. I think you will like come closer to each other when you have a partner already, and this will be a very joyous time afterwards, okay? Especially when you let loose a little, and don't be too harsh on everybody, okay? Not you, not your partner, okay? And this I asked for helping hands while this Mercury retrograde is going on. So this will show you what will help you through that. You have the Earth Guardian, stay rooted and grounded. Oh, this is what I said. Oh, this is so good. And you have Traveler, move in a new direction. This could tie in even with the honeymoon. Like maybe maybe you just need vacation. You know, maybe you just maybe when you're working too much, if this is work related, like when you're only working and not having fun, whether alone or with your partner, then please you close that video after the reading, of course, and then you see like maybe where you can do a short trip, even if it's just on a weekend. Like maybe you can travel to a city, or maybe you can go into the woods for hiking or something. Maybe this is what will help you just like clear your mind, maybe in nature, or see something else, you know, just go and see something else, okay? And yeah, this is what I said, like with the Earth Guardian. Okay, you need to go back into your body. I think you should go into nature, because this will also bring yourself into your body again. When you're walking and when you're hiking through like maybe the woods or like a forest, or when you're hiking through the mountains or something, this will clear your mind, and this will bring everything back into your body. You can breathe the fresh air, and this will clear your mind, and this will ground you, and this will help you immensely in that time, okay? So my dear pile number 3, I hope you liked it. If so, then please leave a thumbs up, and I will see you next week. Bye. Hi, pile number 3. I'm sorry. Pile number 4, of course. Last but not least, pile number 4. I did the reading a little bit different than my normal readings. I drew some tarot cards and to see like what your situation right now in that Mercury retrograde is. And I asked one question for each oracle card. I hope this is clear, otherwise I think it will be clear when we're going through the reading, okay? So bear with me. I'm sorry, even if I just, effed it up with the number 4, I'm sorry. Your tarot cards. You have the 10 of Cups in reverse, the 5 of Pentacles, and the Knight of Swords. Sorry, the King of Swords. This is the King. Yeah, I think you're a little bit unhappy right now with your love life. You have the 10 of Pentacles. Sorry. What's wrong? It went very well until the last pile. You have the 10 of Cups in reverse, and as well as the 5 of Pentacles. So I think right now you're feeling very unhappy and not content, and yeah, just like blech. Okay. Let's say like this, you just feel like blech, like your love life is whether or not not existent or just a mess. Like maybe you have like yeah, maybe you want somebody like and like this person is not very interested in you. It's the King of Swords, so probably maybe this person is too logical to see that you want that person, or maybe you are embodying the King of Swords. Oh, we had the number 3. Maybe this is related because there we had the Queen of Swords. So if you want to watch that, if you were drawn to pile 3, then watch this, but afterwards, okay? And I think right now it's just, yeah, it's a lot of mental things going on, but in your love life, it's, yeah, nothing is happening, and you're very unhappy right now, okay? This card, I asked for the answer of what needs to heal in that Mercury retrograde. So what needs to heal? And this is your card. You have Phoenix rising. So I think this Mercury retrograde will force you to rise up from that 5 of Pentacles feeling, okay? The feeling of lack. You have to heal that within yourself. And how do you do that? Like is like this is also what we had in pile number 2. You have to feel content within your life, even if you don't have a partner right now. Then I mean, look at her. She is just I think she has a yeah, it's a book, and she's just like drawing the magic out of it. Like, of course, it's a spell book. So who has the power to change the 5 of Pentacles? This is only you, okay? And you can do this, and this Mercury retrograde will give you the igniting spark to change that, to rise out of the ashes. I mean, maybe you feel like ashes right now. You feel like burned. You feel like nothing is happening. Maybe you were hurt in the past. Yeah, this could also be like maybe the last relationship was had a very, very unhappy ending, and you still feel hurt about that. maybe it was even with an air sign, with the king, because of the King of Swords. But you have the power to rise, okay? You can drag yourself out of the mud, and because you're a very powerful being, maybe you're also a little bit witchy, okay? Maybe you have the power to be a very good manifester. So yeah, if you want to do that, then do some rituals, like maybe sage your house, but be careful with the sage, because this erases positive and negative energy. So or maybe you do the Palo Santo. I think this is a very good thing to do, like buy some Palo Santo and then smoke your house, and maybe pray or meditate, talk to the archangels, something like that. Or maybe make a little shrine, like with candles and some nice scents, some crystals. I think you are a very, very witchy person, and yeah, I think you are very good in manifesting as soon as you rise yourself up from this very, very sad state of lack, okay? This card here is like the chance of this Mercury retrograde, and you have the looking deeper. Deep within me is a majestic radiance. So this is like what I said. This ties in very, very well. So you have the power. You're a very, very powerful being. And you have the power to free yourself out of that mental state. And when you're out of that mental state, then luck can pour in again. Okay, then we can make out of the 10 of Cups and reverse, then we can make a 10 of Cups out of it again. Okay, so you have the power. You are that person. And you see some crystals. You are like this lake here. You're full of treasures, okay? I think you're a very, very powerful person, and as soon as you see that, and as soon as you decide, you know, it's over, I'm over with feeling worthless, I'm over with feeling left out in the cold, I'm over with that, then you can drag yourself out of the mud again, and it will change for the better, okay? This card shows what will happen after Mercury retrograde, and this is soulmate. So when you decide right now, you know, I am done with that maybe ex, or I'm done with that situation and I can free myself, then you will meet your soulmate. And yeah, what else can I say? I cannot say anything. And you know, I'm so happy for you, pile number 4. And I think you're a very powerful person, and you, with the law of attraction, you can pull your soulmate to you, okay? You don't yeah, you just believe, and maybe you do some rituals, do some meditation, and you can do that. Maybe journaling too, with the book here. Maybe journal, put down like what you want, you know, after Mercury retrograde ending, and then and maybe burn it, but be safe with that, okay? Maybe burn it, or just give it to the wind, or what you prefer. But I think this could help too. And your soulmate will come after the Mercury retrograde, okay? And the last pile here is what will help you through that. I'm sorry. Is what will help you through that Mercury retrograde. So helping hands. So we have the magic. It's so funny. We have the magic guardian. Unlock the magic within, and this is the magic with the CK. So the law of attraction, okay? And we have the sun. Enjoy success and happiness. So, my dear pile number 4, what I said, you know, do what like within the next few weeks until Mercury goes direct again and until the shadow period is over, the next few weeks, just do what makes you happy. You know, do stuff that you like, go out with friends, do sports, go into nature, and do also your maybe affirmations, do journaling, so you can turn your life around. I think you're very, very powerful manifester, and this will help like really very, very much, okay, if you do that. And my dear friends, this is the price. Okay, my dear palm number 4, I'm so happy for you, and I hope you like that reading, and if so, please leave a thumbs up, and I will see you next week. Bye.